Good morning, good evening. Welcome to this month's productivity stream. It's been a little hot minute since we've done one of these guys, but I've got some stuff I've got to get done. Let me know in the chat, what are you working on? What is it that you want to get done? Now, we stream for 3 hours in this block, but it is a lot more low-key than our usual weekly stream. So we'll crank the tunes up, we'll lean back, we'll get into our tasks. Now, I've been working madly on my sweater during our Thursday streams, and I just joined on the third ball. I'm just going to go down here to this shot here. I've just joined on the third ball, so I'm about, I think I worked out 17 centimeters from the last join on, so it's about there. About there is the last join on. So we get a fairly good, decent amount out of each ball, but I don't want to work on this today. I've put some other projects aside because of how much I want to work on that. And I need to get this blanket finished. It is actually driving me insane. Like, we've had this discussion before about this blanket and about how much space its project bag takes up and things like that. And at the moment, because I want it in my brain, it's like sitting on a whole couch seat next to me. So it's taking up an entire, an entire seat. So this is what I'm going to be working on today. But when I need a break from this, I've got the sweater if I want it. I've got my beanie here if I want to work on that. And there's also the Tina pencil cases. After having a chat with Tina a couple of weeks ago, I realized how much tighter her stitching is. So I've got some zips out. I've done the measure-do's on a zip here. So I actually want to see if I can do this on like a cut to measure zip. Because I actually have hundreds of meters and a million of these zip pulls. I don't have so many of the pre-made ones with the little stoppers, but I do have a little selection. I picked some up the other day. Big W have little packs for just a couple of bucks, which I grabbed a couple of those just to have in my back pocket, even though I've got so many of these. Now, in saying that, they've all got these big size, their size, I want to say size 7 zips, where these are size 5 zips, I think. Anyway, whatever it is, that's what I've got. I'm not good with the zip sizes. I'll get there. Because like I've got, this one here that I've made. I've got my own zip pull on it. That's a bit stuck, actually. Why are you stuck? Oh, there we go. It was just a bit stiff. There we go. So yeah, so like again, another fun zip with some zip pull, big chunky zip pull. So I want to be able to make a few different sizes. So I want a big one for like, I've got a lot of straight needles that need some storage, like, let's be honest. And so I'd like to make a big one for those. And I want to make a little tiny one, which is why, I've got a little tiny zip here. So yeah, I've got a pile of stuff I want to do, but first things first, I want to get through as much of this as I can before my hands start creaking. Now, I know not everybody is in today because Bendigo Sheep and Wool Show is on. And if you are in Victoria and you're a yarn crafter, you should be at Bendigo right now. You should be there. You should be going and looking at all the things and patting the sheeps and watching the sheepdog trials and checking out the 11 billion stalls. It's the biggest event of its kind in the country. So you should be there. If you are in Victoria, you should be there. I'm actually seriously FOMO'd this year. Last couple of years, not so FOMO'd. This year, so FOMO'd. So I might try and see if I can get there next year. We'll see how things go. But yeah, it's 2 states away, so it's like either a lot of driving or probably a flight. Let's be honest, I'm probably not going to drive this time around. And yeah, it's a big trip. It's a big trip, but so worth it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna crank up the tunes and I'm gonna stop talking, and I've got my tea and I've got water. I've got a big chunky tea today, lots of tea, and water. And so let's get in and make some stuff. So Bianca is going to be sewing in some ends. Go Bianca, it's got to get done. It's got to get done. Teresa is here. What are you going to be working on, Teresa? Kelly is a couple of minutes late, so watching me in double speed. That's pretty cool. I want to make some of those crochet purses since seeing Tina's. Yeah, like they are so cute. Honestly, I absolutely love them, and I want to make more of them. But Yeah, I will we'll see how I go. It's the initial stitching into the zip thing, like the creating the little. That's where I go. That's where my brain. I've heard there's talk of a road trip. I've done the drive a lot of times. I don't want to do it again, honestly. I don't want to do it again. And so I will probably, if I go, I'll probably fly. Deb D is in the house. Deb, you've got the sewing things going in my brain again, and I really appreciate it. I've had like this, like we've got all our crafts around us, and we've got all the stuff, and I'm actually, like, what I was doing this morning is I've got a table here next to me that's just covered in stuff. It's not as bad as it looks. It's like a big bag of polyfill and a bag of projects and a couple of other bits and bobs. But what happened was my Cricut was under it, and I just sort of grabbed the Cricut and pulled it, and everything else just went poof. So now I want to put the Cricut back. But I'm seriously contemplating clearing that whole section and making that like my little sewing corner. But I'm just not sure about the table. I think we were mentioning this on Thursday. But there's a lot of work to be done before I worry about that. There's a lot of tidying and sorting, and because under that as well is my family of knitting machines. So it's like, I think there's 4 or 5 knitting machines under there, and like ribbers and like, all the extra long garter bars and stuff for the knitting machine. So it's actually like half full under the desk just with knitting machines. So yeah. But I'm actually thinking this might be a good desk for sewing. Have that for like storing everything, and then when I'm ready to actually sew, just whoop, bring it over, because it's actually a sturdier desk. So we'll see. So let's crank up the tunes. Let's get some work done. So when you have when you have a win, when you get in and you get something done that you want to, you finished a section, like, let us know. We want to cheer everyone along and get all these things done together. It doesn't even have to be craft related. Like, seriously, like, I'm doing some craft today, but you could be working on an assignment. You could be doing anything that you need to be doing. Folding the washing. Mt Foldmore needs some attention. Let's be honest, Mt Foldmore always needs attention, right? We're going to crank the tunes. So let's stop talking about it and let's just do it. Sarah Dawn Designs. Good to see you, Sarah. It's been a bit. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? There we go. Thanks, Kelly. You can all see how long ago I actually started it when we look at the Ravelry link. It's been on the go for some time. That's awesome, Sarah. Fresh Air with Claire. Hey, how you going? So everyone just jumping in just to let you know this is a productivity stream. So what does that mean? This is where you get to get your stuff done as well. So just find what it is that you're going to be working on. Work away. Work away. And we're going to cheer each other on as we hit our goals, as we make the things that we want to make and get it done. It doesn't have to be yarn craft related. It can be anything. You've got an assignment, got Mt Foldmore to contend with, got a video to edit, whatever it is. Kick it in. Let's work together. Oh yeah, get ready for a video, Claire. Perfect. Good luck, Sarah. Good luck. Is that splitting? Yes, unfortunately, we can't turn it off. I've checked with YouTube because I couldn't find the setting to turn off the crowns. It's a gamification of the live chat. Oh, well, I hope we do, Sarah. I hope we do. Sarah, when you're done with that, please feel free to share it in the Fibrific Fun Zone on Discord. You're a regular chatter in our group and we'll make sure the mods don't remove it. But yeah, please share it. Oh gosh, it's 2.5 where you are, Claire. I checked just before the stream and it said that it was 13 here. Can I split that again? What is with me in the splitting the yarn today? Oh no, Deb. Yes. Oh. Oh, I think loving on the new cow. I think that's allowed. I think that's a good reason to be late. Oh, thanks, Kelly. I've been really enjoying it. It's been good for my brain. did cover a lot in that first 5 minutes. It's just so we could kick back in the quiet for the rest. Oh no. Can you nuke it in the microwave to give it a kick along? That's not a terrible worst case. It's a disappointing one when you want to experiment, but it's not terrible. I set up Louis Cam and everything today because he was sitting right here while I was organised everything. And then Abby got out of bed, so he's like hanging out with her now. We don't exist to Louis anymore, not till Abby goes out, then he'll be back. Sarah had some feline helpers today. Oh gosh, yeah, black cats and cream yarn. Yeah, cats are hilarious. They definitely remind us who's the boss, don't they? I was doing the project bag clear out today and found myself like an extra 4 pairs of scissors. I'm going to sew in all the ends except the bind off one just in case I need to redo it after the blocking. Yeah, that's a good idea. And what I tend to do is I will sew in all the ends and then not trim them until after it's blocked. Sorry, just reshuffling this just to... Home stretch on the skirt. Yay. Too late. No, that's all right. That's just something I do. It doesn't mean it's certainly not the only way, and it may not necessarily be worth the effort. I just have these stitch markers here just to remind me which side's the front. This is just a corner to corner, join as you go crochet blanket. But it's been in the go for a long time. There's a Ravelry link floating around. Oh yeah, I've watched a few more episodes. I actually binged watched the season 14 of Death in Paradise and started watching Beyond Paradise this week. I think I've watched 3 or 4 episodes of Countdown. Maybe 3. This is Bendigo 8-ply cotton. I have not yet seen the new Superman movie. I'm not. I used to go to the cinema a lot. I don't go much anymore. I'm probably wait for it to come out. I've heard mixed reviews about it. Some people are absolutely loving it, some people not so much. The people I actually respect when it comes to cinema and movies, and especially like the comic book movies, they're all loving it. So I'll probably see it, but I just haven't got there. Oh, I heard it. Abby's getting ready to go out. Abby's going to play one of her football matches. I'm like, what is is that wrong? And it's because I did the wrong stitch. Why it's wrong. Amazing how much different things look when you do the right one. How are we all going? Are we all working through our projects? Getting our stuff done? You could bring him in here, Abby. He could be on Louis Cam. Do you want me to ring it? I don't know if you guys can hear Abby's side of this conversation, but she said she'd lost her phone, and I said, do you want me to ring it? And she's like, nah, it's just in my pocket. Oh, Bianca's finished sewing everything in. Yeah. Oh, good. Sarah's dinner is doing what it wanted. So that is good. Oh, hello, Lulu. Lulu. Oh, You're such a vicious dog. Bye. Bye, honey. Good luck today. Okay, now Bianca deserves a hype train paddle, so let me just find that now that Abby's finished doing what she needs to do. There we go, Bianca. Get those ends woven in. That is so awesome. Congratulations. Oh, Louis leaving. He might come back. He might not. Awesome. Wet block time. Sarah's done at least 2.5 rows on the skirt. So yay, yay, yay. When there's a lot of stitches, sometimes it's just like, you know what, I'm taking that win. I'm taking it. And you've got to, like, I'm about to celebrate when I get through this white block, because then I've done a blue and a white one. Well, I only had to do half the blue one. The other half was done. But we take our wins where we take our wins, right? Oh, they're going to get shorter. That's also a win. Why is that so? Which way? That way. Dinner will become Monday's work lunch or Sunday dinner, and that's just fine. Nice. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. It's an awkward one because it's just me and Abby, but I'll be sleeping through normal dinner time. Get ready for work later. Did you see that Knititudes brought out a new singlet top? I actually bought the pattern because it uses like 2 skeins of sock weight yarn. It's just a really simple little singlet. I'll make mine. One of the testers made hers just a little bit longer. I really like the look of that. She did one in purple. I like how hers sits, so I'm going to make mine longer like hers. Just a bit longer, like, because Knititude quite often does a lot of like sort of cropped tops, and I don't wear crop tops or cropped tops. And so yeah, I like the look of it though. And I've got some Bendigo spring cotton. I definitely have enough meterage to make probably a couple. So it's still cotton. It's technically, I think it's Bendigo 8 ply, but like, really. So yeah, I'll be checking that one out. So the spring cotton has got some elastane in it. I think it's elastane. So it actually is a bit springy. The Day Glow tank, that's the one. Yeah, the purple one looks good, doesn't it? I think so. I think so. And I know they're using like sock yarn or 4-ply fingering weight yarn, like a wool blend, but I just, even with something so light, I still think it might be too thick and too warm, but it might not be. That particular shape and the cut of that, it might be all right. So I'll have a think about that. Because I'm like, it's the sort of thing I would wear through summer a lot. And I'm like, do I make one in the 4-ply wool and then make one in my spring cotton after I've gotten, I'm comfortable with the pattern? I don't know. Bianca says she thinks it looks cute in the variegated. Yeah, I think a lot of them look really cute. I think the sizing wise, I'd probably be more inclined to lean towards that purple one, like with just the shape that she's made hers. But there's a lot of choices with the yarn, which is really good because quite often we have that 1 or 2 skeins of, sock yarn that are just like, well, what am I going to do with these? And if it's enough to make a little top, like even a plus size top, like, wow. I might need a bit more if I'm going to go that bit longer though. There's the link. Just looking it up. Yeah, because I think while the pattern's designed to have like negative ease, I think it's very easy to add in a little bit of extra ease just to be more comfy. And I bought the pattern already, and I've been able to look at the schematics and stuff, and it looks like it's actually pretty, like, because of the particular measurements and stuff that she's chosen to measure things off, it makes it so you can really customize it a bit for yourself, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Sarah says my shoulders don't look good in a tank top. Yeah, see, my arms I don't like in tank tops, but especially when I'm at home, I'll wear tank tops. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it gets so hot here that you're just like, whatever. I don't care if it looks good or not. I'm gonna die. I'm so melty. I need to just cool down. Oh yeah, the Day Glow. That's the one I bought. What are you doing? You gonna get back up on your little bed? I turned the heater off. He's over here sniffing the heater, like, not going. Just going to check Abby's room. Kelly says Nititude designs are made to be flattering for most body shapes, and she definitely caters to curve and plus size, and I love her patterns. Me too. I'm like looking at more and more and more of her garments. Like we made those pants and that was so fun. And she has quite a selection as well, which I also love. Some of it's not my style, but others are. So, you know, like I'm not a big fan of the wraps and I wouldn't knit a dress for myself, but she makes cute clothes. Her other crop, the confidence crop, is another one that I've been looking at, and making it like longer. Sarah Dawn says, I'm sleuthing through her catalogue of patterns and she has stuff I might be able to make without having to do size math. I know, right? It's like one of those things, it's like when you realise, wait a second, this designer actually like knows how to design for different body shapes, because not all of them do. Like some of them you make it and you're just like, what the heck is even that? And you check it because you think you've done it wrong. And then you find out like, oh no, they just mathed out the sizings. They actually didn't take into account that humans, like plus size women, we might have bigger chests and bigger bodies, but our necks aren't usually the same size big. Like, so you can't just math out a neck to be like 1.5 times the size because the body is like, it does my head in sometimes. Oh, Sarah's got the opposite problem, but yeah, same deal though, finding the patterns that fit. What are you doing? What have you got there? Oh. Going through the rubbish bins, are we, Louie? So he's just going through the bins, bringing in the stuff. Yeah, no. If you get and see if you can. Does she have any free patterns that are? I don't think any of her garment stuff is free, but she has a lot of stuff that is totally adjustable, which I really love. Because I've got a bust, but like a narrower body, like in comparison, but then very big arms that don't like to fit. Get a top that fits here doesn't always fit here. Do you know what I mean? And if it fits here, then it's baggy here, and yeah. Yeah, I think she just truly understands that every body is different. And you can make designs for different sizes, but you need to, like, she really helps people along with getting it to fit. Because I think she wants us to feel and look good in the clothes that we make. I mean, I don't know her, but that's sort of the feeling I get from when I see her like bring out new designs and stuff. Oh yeah, no, I didn't think, because this is like, I don't think this is her full-time job. It might be now, but it wasn't at the start. And so she makes her income from pattern designing. So yeah. But worth every cent. I haven't bought one of her patterns where I felt gypped. Not at all. I've made the Cable Crush trackies. No, the Cable Crush joggers. And that hoodie is on my list as well. I'm actually on her page right now, having a good old look. And her Easy Eyelet Yoke light. And her Eyelet Yoke sweater. And her Empire State sweater. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot that I really like of hers. The Kettle Corn sweater is another one. The jog-on shorts, which I never thought I'd hear myself say I would like to knit some shorts. But after how comfortable my knitted trackies are, I would seriously contemplate the shorts. But she makes them out of Heartland. And I think I'd want them out of cotton and get like a terry feel. I'm just seeing what other people have made them out of. Lots of wool shorts. I don't see the point in wool shorts. Well, they look lovely. Someone's made theirs with Malabrigo Rios and they look gorgeous. And the other thing I love about like being able to knit your own shorts is I could make them just that little bit longer that I want. Like, I like my shorts to be a little closer to my knee. Like, they don't have to be knee length. Oh, someone's made them a bit longer. That's so cool. Well, she's in I think she's in Canada as well, Sarah. I think she's Canadian too. So, you know, you guys get the weather for the woolen clothes. But yeah, lots of cute stuff. So much that I just want to make. And just some interesting shapes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not all just the same stuff rehashed. They can get stupid cold. Yeah, the tea time tea is cute. Save. It's a little, probably a little low for my preferences, but I wonder if we could adjust that. Oh, it looks like people are. Oh, that's good. You should share your screen. No, it's all right. I'll get back to my craft. I'll get back to my craft because this is why this blanket's not finished. Because I keep doing. Oh yeah, that'd be cute to make. Put this down. Go and make that instead. Oh, she's done the tea time tea in Trubo. Trubu. Which is like it's a Lion brand bamboo. Huh. I wonder if that could be made with, you know, the Bendigo is it solstice? The skirt knitting has been thwarted by Kat. I'm sorry to hear that. As a designer, Ravelry is absolutely amazing for pattern sales. As a knitter, Ravelry is one giant distraction from what I'm supposed to be doing, knitting. Oh, it's so true. And Knititude has like a thing where if you want a couple of her patterns, there's always like a code, like save on 3, you save 10%. If you're buying 5, you save 15%. If you save on 8 patterns, you save 20%. So if you buy a few of her patterns together, she automatically gives everybody, well, not automatically, you've got to put the code in, but it's on every pattern, so you don't have to just know it. It's right there. Oh, Ravelry is an amazing resource. I think it's fantastic. Like sure, it's not perfect, but geez, it's pretty dang good. Like it's the best we've got, right, so far. But you show me a platform that is perfect. Like you guys know how much I love YouTube. Not perfect, but pretty dang good. So close to the end of this square. Yeah, Bianca, I think I'd make it less deep. But I like the idea of it. Oh no, you spilled your coffee. Gosh, I hope everything's all right. I can't double check. Yay! I finished a second square. Although I'll have to do some blocking. They're kind of pulling. Got it mopped up. Good. Glad there's no damage. Sort out the takeout. Get your dinner done. Oh no, Bianca, that sounds awful. Kelly's been sorting out retreat bingo because retreat is a month away. just going to have a quick look. What's it called? Coastline tank. Oh, that's cute. Doesn't look like she has any plus size pattern testers. Right, I'll have a look. Yeah, I think we can all have it as a given that we probably are unlikely to make it cropped. I've got my tea, Leanne. You wouldn't knit it in worsted weight either. I think it depends. Like I've got that, you know, that solstice cotton from Bendigo I need to make into something. I think that's the sort of thing that would be good for. Like a tee or a crop. Not a crop, a tee or a tank. Yeah, that's right. The solstice is like a blown yarn. Or a chainette, I should say. That's one of the reasons why I love chainettes around here. We get the thicker, chunkier yarn without the bulk of it and the heat of it. All right. Picnic. Yay, you've made it. Excellent. It sounds like wind's all around. Like, what do I want for lunch? Now I want sushi. Coffee has been had, and I'm working on the last few rows of my crochet brioche cowl. Might actually get it finished. Oh, come on. You've got this. Cats are fickle. Beck, did you have Kelly's voice in your head telling you that maybe you should do that? Because I had Kelly's voice in my head when I added my my sweater in. I mean, we all joke about how Kelly's making us all do this, but the reality is we all know how much better it is when we do it. Right? We know that when we want to go back and look at it and we have good notes, it makes life so much easier. Or even, not even so much if you want to make another one, but you put it down for a bit, you haven't written any notes, you might do something wrong. Oh, you started it before the real Kelly crackdown. Righto. Well, that's the thing. You make sure you can read your own notes a year later. That's like the point of it. I actually consciously write my notes as if I'm writing them for somebody else who's never made the project before. That's how I think about it. It's kind of like my old school. I used to, when I worked corporate, I would create my job book, and it would basically have the instructions step by step of, tasks. And I basically wrote it so that if I got hit by a bus and all I could remember is where I worked, I could actually come to work and do my job. I've not had the best night's sleep over this week. Part of it being that my headphones that I sleep in failed, and I had to send them back for warranty replacement, except they don't send the replacement until they've received them, so I've got to go a couple of nights without those. Just and then a whole pile of other, sleeping things. Can't get comfy. Can hear all the noises outside. Stretching. I even offered to let them put a credit card hold for the full amount, to just so that I could do it, but it's just not their policy. It's not how they do it. Oh, whoops. Turning. Back to knitting now. Excellent. Congratulations on getting as far as you can get. Oh, I love it when the end is in sight. That's so awesome. I've managed to procrastinate about finishing by adding the project to Ravelry. I will note here that while the project may not have been added in Ravelry, the yarn was. Oh, that's gold. Oh, that's so funny. Like, oh yeah, I still haven't added any more stitches to the project, but I have added it to Ravelry. I love that. I was putting a spell on it. Please, please, please. Please, 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 just be finished. So I can guilt-free move on to this other project. Without looking at this every 5 seconds going, I should really have finished that before I started this sweater. I've still got a fair ways to go on the blanket, I think. So I'm over halfway done with this strip. So there's only, oh, maybe I'm about halfway done. Actually, I'm about halfway done with, over halfway done with this strip. But I was just adding on this one onto the start because I had less red, so I could get an extra row with the white. And then I need to do at least another white and blue row here, and if I can get another red and white here and then another white and blue, so another 3 more, so white then red then white, another 3 more rows on this side, then it will be, let me just zoom out here, zooming out, zooming out, zooming out. All right, you can see the whole thing. So we've got, do not have a tape measure in here. I have 3 in the living room, but none in here. All right, so let's grab a ruler. Oh yeah, I got a couple of projects that I'd like finished. So each square is about 12.5 centimeters. Go. Hang on a second. Oh, it's because it's doing the jank. I don't know why it started twisting. Some of the squares are twisting. Oh, I know what this is. This is when I accidentally realized that when I first started the blanket, I had really tight tension. Using the same hook, I got bigger square, and rather than pull it all out, I just moved back on to the okay. So I actually dropped a hook size down to get back to it. So I do have a section that's a bit wider. Yeah, and a fair bit too, because these are like 12.5 and this is 14, or nearly 14.5. So, so 12.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 here, but I'm hoping to get 9 in total. Calculator. 12.5 times 9 equals 112. So I'm hoping to get it to be just over 1 meter wide. Yeah, I think blocking will help with it for sure. And also it's a blanket for me, so I actually don't care that much. See, what it is my gauge changed. And so I used the same size hook from this round to this round. But for whatever reason, I was just so much looser. So I actually dropped down a hook size. So I went down to I think I went down to a 3. I want to say a 3. I've lost the hook. The hook is gone. What did I do with the hook? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I dropped down to a 3. So from a 3.5 down to a 3. And this is Bendigo 8 ply. So yeah. But yeah, so like, because it's for me, I don't actually care that much. If it had been for anybody else, I would have pulled that. I would have pulled all those squares out and redid them. But because it's for me, I'm like, whatever. Just hurry up and finish the stupid blanket. Bigger squares would mean it's done faster. But I do like the density of these smaller squares. So, but yeah, so I'm hoping to get it to like that, just over that meter wide. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 squares long. So 12.5 times 13, so it's 162 long. So that is nice as well. Yeah, so it'll be a good length for, you know, for the couches basically, or here even, because like it's technically wide enough now, right? So anything more is a bonus because it's, you know, it's that wide now. But I also want to use as much of this yarn as I possibly can. And I've still got a few balls of white left. I actually think this might be the last ball of blue, and this might be where I thought the red was going to be the issue, but I'm thinking the blue might be the issue because we had less red. I was alternating the blue with the white and the blue with the red. So obviously I'm going to go through the blue a lot faster than the white. And I've got like a ton of white left. And so I think I was planning on doing a white border. Oh, Deb's finished a bag. Woohoo! Let's do hype. We need some love and some hype. Woot woot. There we go. That's the hype. That's the one I wanted. Gotta finish the things. So good. I'll have to go and check it out because I love Deb's bags. Have you guys seen Deb's bags? I've got a little mini one, right? And it's so cute. It's such an equal little bag, right? But it opens right up. And I love that. I have a random, my larch ped is in here. But they've released a version of the larch ped pattern that's a toe up, and I so prefer toe up socks. And I've got all my extra little stitchy stitch things. I should pull those out. They can move into the bag. Is this the stitchy stitch bag? Yes, it is. You can move in with all the rest of them. I've got donkeys and brood sayings, cute things. So I've got waffles. And coffee cups, caffeine kindness. And little waffles. Oops, that's on the floor. Faces. What's this one say? You put something beautiful that wasn't there into the world. Now, come here, other bit. I'll have to look for it after it made it to the floor. Oh, Louis down there somewhere. Hang on, he likes to chew on these things. I better find it. Larch ped back in there. I'm losing the blanket. The blanket's going. It's probably under my footstool. All right, well, if it's under my footstool, I can't see it here. That means Louis can't get it. All right, I'll get it after the stream. Okay. Oh, we could probably zoom back in a bit. A mug bag. I wonder if it could. Test it. Happen to have a clean mug right here. Doug's mug. My friend Doug Houston, he has an amazing YouTube channel. He has a mug. Oh, absolutely. Look at that. Perfect. You're going to retreat or something like that, you could put your mug in. You could put your coffee and tea sachets in there. That's gold. I never even thought of that. That's perfect. I love this shape. It's just so cute. Love it. I miss my StreamYard mug. It was so big and awesome. But I got given the sweetest flower mug in a little gift pack. And it's a really good sized mug too. Oh, come on. 4 rounds. You can do this. You can do it. Powering on here. I nearly finished another square. I got 11. Two. I know, I just can't count. It's fine. Hello, big man. If the yarn is greasy, it might just not be scoured yet. Louis, Claire says hello. Hey. Oh, you're sad that Abby's gone and left you here with me. Autocorrect on that one, yeah. I did it the wrong way. Ah, see? Because I didn't put my little markers in to remind me which way was the front. Yes, Kelly, we can. Yeah, because I hadn't moved my little markers, I assumed this was the back side, and because I'm doing all the sort of the double legs on the back, no, that looks better, doesn't it? Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, it's always worth checking out. We have both the Facebook page and the Discord page, and whichever place or both places that you prefer to be, you can be. Oh, there we go. Kelly's popped in Deb's actual her Hands and Hearts Facebook page, so you get to see all Deb's gorgeous bags and creations over there. You should go and check it out and give it a follow. You won't miss any of her gorgeous makes. Now, this is the back for real this time. Oh, her bags are just, and her fabric choice is beautiful, and just, yeah, I love them. I think they're gorgeous. Enjoy your dinner. How are we all going? Are we all winning? Are we all getting our stuff done? Oh, did I bump Louis' camera? Let's see if I can get that back. No, I've done something. I wonder why that's not working now. On a cord somewhere. Alright, I don't know why that's not working. Let's just switch cameras. That's annoying. It won't let me just... Like, don't want to see just his butt, camera. Oh. Worked for a second and then stopped working. I don't know why it's working again now, but it is. All right? We're not touching it. I'm looking for a pattern to make a poncho that's open at the front for a charity make for people in wheelchairs. I'd prefer it to be seamless. I don't understand what you mean by open at the front. Ponchos aren't open. Unless you mean a cape. Oh yeah, crochet would definitely be quicker for sure. Claire says she has a crochet cape tutorial on her channel. It's like, here's one I prepared earlier. Oh, you couldn't think of what it was yet. No, fair enough, fair enough. Sometimes words don't work for me either. Yeah, retreat is going to be here in a month. And we all get to go in early this year. We get to be there from 9:30 a.m. instead of from 3. So you get a bit of extra retreaty time. Beck says 2 rows down, 2 to go. Come on, Beck. You got this. Did that do it thing come up? Oh yeah, no, that came up. I just must have missed it. Oh yeah, there it is. I did. I must have just looked up late and missed it. Oh, you put it on the wrong side. Okay. All right. All right. Nope, that makes sense. I didn't miss it. See you later, Deb. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch today yet. Oh, so you think it might just be the wrong link on the YouTube tutorial, Bianca? So the Ravelry link works, but the link from the actual YouTube video doesn't. So Claire might need to go in and update those links. Huh. I was going to say, I've just found the direct link on her video, and I was just going to I was literally just coming back to drop it in the chat. We're creeping up to 7,000 subscribers here on YouTube as well, which is exciting for me. Well, you found it now. Now you can fix it. Bianca, I would err on the side of larger because if you make it small, only small people will be able to sort of fit into it. Whereas if you make it a bit larger, then while a larger person could fit into it, a smaller person could like bunch up and be just a bit warmer. They can still wear it as such. So it'd make it just more available for more people than just if you just went like a smaller size. So I'd probably go like a medium or a large if they're the sort of options you've got. Medium's a pretty solid choice. Björknik has finished her 4 rows, just deciding if it's long enough. Oh, nice. Give it an extra measure before you start doing your bind off row because, you know, tape measures lie. I finished another square. Now I've got a little bit of leftover blue from another bit here, so I'm going to utilize that because I am using up every little bit that I have. Another, I get to have some hype too, do I? Okay, I'll have some hype for another finished square. Where are the paddles? I closed them down. Did I close down the paddles? I did. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. That is 3.5 squares so far for me today. Oh, definitely the right length. Fantastic. That's so good. Yeah, do you know all about lying tape measures? You should see me now. I lay things out and flatten them and then walk away so I let it relax and everything, and then I measure it just in case, because I still have no idea how I got that wrong measurement. You've declared it long enough? Fantastic. that was worth it. I got a little corner in. No going back now. All right, I've got that half of one done. We've got those little, I'm really happy I used up that little scrap. That was really annoying me. Oh. Wow. Well, that's it for our 3 hours, everybody. We've done, I'm really happy with where I got up to. I got a few squares put on, and I used up like a scrap that was too good to throw away, but especially in a blanket that I'm not sure if I'm going to make it meterage wise. So I'm super happy with how I've been going with that, and I'm going to keep I'm gonna move out to the sunny chair, and I'm gonna see if I can keep the momentum. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna have a bit of lunch first, and then I'm going to move on and have a go at this little zip to try and make a new little pouch. Just this little break from the knitted top. But where I'm up to with that, just to show all of you who weren't here right at the start, this is where we're up to with the knitted top. So we're getting there. I just joined the third ball. Oops, I'll just pull it up a bit. There we go. So there we go. So it's just under 17 centimeters for each ball of yarn. So that's pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I want to keep going with that, but I just want to put it down for a little bit. I've been working on it pretty much exclusively, and so I just needed a little break from the knitting. So which is why you know, I've decided, well, I need to do this blanket. It's taking up an entire chair on my couch. So I want to go through and get it done. So maybe that can be my goal this weekend. I mean, I'm not going to get it done this weekend because it just took 3 hours to do 5 squares. So let's have a bit of realism. But I'll finish this row this weekend and get a really good idea of how much yarn I've got left over. Because if this is the last ball of this, I'm not going to get as far as I thought I was, in all honesty. So I've got to find out and see if I've got another ball, because we're nearly ready to change over, because that's all that's left of that one. So maybe the rest of this square and a little bit more, but that's about it. So I'm loving this top, honestly. I'm loving it so much, and that is an issue because I don't want to work on anything else except for this at all, right? Like, I don't want to work on anything else. And that's a problem. So I do want to just get it finished so I don't think about it anymore, but also I need to work on some other projects. So this can be the little bits in between, and it feels amazing. So it is a cotton linen viscose blend, and it just feels divine. So I've still got to add sleeves, so it's still got a fair way to go, but we've just literally added ball 3 on the previous round. So yeah. But I do want to get this blanket finished because, like, it's the perfect weather to use it, and it's just not quite big enough to use it and be able to work on it at the same time. So I would like to get it done and get it done and out of the way. All right, my friends, I really hope, Claire really wants to get to number 2. You've really got to keep commenting. I did notice one thing, which I hate, but also think is, you know, if you super chat, it really makes a big difference. When this thing first came out, super chats weren't really weighted, but now they, like, I saw on a live stream a couple of weeks ago, they really are. So I don't know about how I feel about that. I don't know if you can, Chloe. Not before the end of the stream. Not before the end of the stream. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Knock those projects out of the park. Get those tasks done so that you can just sit down and work on what you want to work on without, like, this thing lingering in the back of your head. So have an awesome one, and I will catch you all next time. Bye now.